Where's everybody at today? Come on. Get on up here. Yeah, where's everybody at today, huh? What are you doing, Panda? What are you doing, Squirt? Yeah! Get a few people in there. We don't have nobody in there. Not yet, anyway. Not 80. Not, oh, hey, we got 4 people in there now. Yes, we do. Can you guys hear me through the Bluetooth? Am I actually coming through the phone? Hey, Rudy, am I coming through my Bluetooth? I tried to go in there and set up the settings. It's fake news. Angela, did you actually literally... that's what he said when he first came out. He looked at his... Never mind, just kidding. I'm just kidding. But can you guys hear me through the Bluetooth, or am I just coming through cleaning? Oh, yes. Oh, I am coming through the Bluetooth? Maybe I got it set up right. Where are you at? I am sitting over here in Iowa. That's where I'm at. Halfway across Iowa. Do I what? Smoke. Well, we ain't going to talk about that. I do smoke, though. Yes, I do. Now, once again, are you guys hearing me through the Bluetooth, or are you hearing me just through the phone? You are live on my birthday. Well, that's cool. Bluetooth, okay. That's what I wanted to know. All right. I figured I'd do a live show here. That's good. I went into the settings because I wasn't really sure how I could use my Bluetooth instead of using a wire, right? Or a headset with the cord. So I thought I'd get in here and let's talk a little bit about, well, you saw the title, right? Trucking. Thought we'd talk a little bit about this. You know, I've been putting up a few videos here lately. A California trip and coming back from, or going to Salt Lake and that. And I've been putting a little bit of music into the videos. I guess, first of all, I don't know if you guys like it or not. I'm not much of a talker, right? But I'm trying to show you basically the whole trip. And so a lot of that driving, believe it or not, because I had to speed it up, a lot of that driving, we're talking probably 8 or 9 hours of driving. So what I do is I squash it together. I tend to speed it up, the film a little bit. And, well, you know what happens when you speed up film. And if I'm talking, right, it's going to sound, it's going to go real fast, right? So it ain't going to sound right anyway. So if I take out the sound and I try to do a voice over, that ain't going to be right neither. It just ain't going to sound right. So I'm trying to think, what do I do in place of, so that's why I decided to put some music in there. So hopefully you guys like it. Maybe a little too much road footage, to be honest. Too much road footage. You hear that? Bones is saying it's too much road footage. See, that's why I don't show Panda and Jake that much, because somebody actually said I was showing them too much. So I said, well, okay, I can eliminate, I mean, not permanently, but I can make it where I don't put them on too much. And then I was doing something else and somebody said I was putting too much of that in. I'm a truck driver. That's what I do. I go up and down the road. So seeing too much road footage, I don't know what else to show you, because that 90% of our time driving, any truck driver tell you, is going down the road. But that somebody actually said that though. Somebody said I was showing them too much. I come to The conclusion, I just make a video of what I would like to see and make. Yeah, and I agree with that. You know, I tried to. Snortlord? Snortlord is in there? I missed something, didn't I? Yeah, the life of a truck driver looking out the windshield. Yeah, and I mean, I would love to get out and show you guys as much content with you talking and puppies. I know a lot of you guys do like that, though. And I agree. I know a lot of you guys like that too. Me just talking and stuff. See, the thing is, we got some retiree truck drivers out there. We got drivers out there that used to be drivers and they're retired now. So a lot of them can't. Well, the only way that they can see the road now, they usually go to, you know, YouTube, and I do try to show as much. But I had a bunch of running, you know, California. Went to California. And then, well, let's see. I went to Salt Lake, and then from Salt Lake, then I went to Utah, or no, Idaho. Went to Idaho, yeah, Utah to Idaho, Pennsylvania, picked up a load in Pennsylvania, California, Salt Lake, and then going back east. So there's so much road footage there, and I film. You'd be surprised. I film so much, and a lot of it doesn't ever make it on YouTube because I just got so much of it. Do you miss trucking? Watching the videos help me. Yes, like Terry said, he misses the trucking. He likes, do you do what you want, Jukebox, as long as... Well, I agree, but you guys are my audience. You guys are the ones that are actually watching the videos. So input is always nice. Input is always nice. And I'm always up for input. I'm always up for any, you know, input. I like the music. I like the music too. And somebody said, now, if you guys notice on today's video though, the music wasn't that loud. I turned it down a little bit so it wouldn't blast you, but I might have turned it down too much because I was blasting you, but the music was low. I was trying to watch my own video a while ago, and I was able to watch it, but I had to turn up the music a little bit, and then when I was talking, I had to turn it down a little bit. So I turned it down too far, right? Your videos are great. No complaints here. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I do. Michael, driving out west. I know that guy. That guy said he had me blocked. I don't know why he's got me blocked. I mean, I have nothing against that guy except for, I don't know. He gets on there and he says he's got to say his name a whole bunch of times, and we already know who he is because when he posts something, we see his name. That's that Devon or whatever. And he wrote a comment to Trucker Rudy. He says, well, I got Trucker Jukebox blocked. Well, I don't care if you got me blocked. Because first of all, I don't watch your videos. So, I'd have never known, you know. But I thought I'd do a little bit of a live show. It's kind of late in the afternoon. But I thought, why not? We might as well do a little bit of something here. I'm glad you watched Rudy's video. Yeah, I watched Rudy's video too. You know me, Jukebox. I genuinely support you no matter. I know that, and a lot of you guys do. But you know, ideas are always nice. I like ideas because sometimes I run out of ideas, and I don't really know what to show you guys. I'm continually going to show you the road. I'm continually going to be talking about whatever. And I will show the dogs some more. Jay and Panda, I just haven't because, well, I was told I was showing them too much. I've been watching you about 5 years. I've been doing this. That's Steven out of Pennsylvania. I've been doing this for, now, well, actually, I think it might, 5 years. It's almost over that mark. It's almost over 5 years. I can't believe how long it's been. And you should have saw the stuff. I mean, when I first started making videos, I used the computer, my laptop, and then from there I bought a cheap camera at Walmart, and I think it was good idea to get out and show people what's around you. I think it's a good idea too to show. And 90% of the time when we get out, now Rudy's doing a good thing. He's walking, and I'm going to start walking too. I really am. I'm going to start walking too. But 99.9% of the time though, when we get out, unless we walk away from where we're at, it's usually around the truck stop, right? Usually going inside the truck stop or whatever. And I used to take my camera, go inside the truck stop. If you guys notice, I haven't been doing that lately. It's weird. Some people will say, I don't want to be on video, and they complain and they cry about it. And then some people, they just walk in right into the camera, and then they say, well, why am I on your video? Because you walked into my camera. That's why you're on my video. But if you're outside, you're open bait. If you're outside, like out in the parking lot, and I got the camera on and we're talking or whatever, and I'm talking to the camera, and you walk by my camera, you're open bait. Because if you walk by when I'm recording, you're probably going to be on YouTube, more likely. I don't so much take my camera inside the truck stops too much, because I really don't want to cram my camera down somebody's throat. Not everybody wants to be on video, and I understand that. And I really, in my heart, I respect that. I like it when you show footage of pulling the truck stops, such as, I'm going to read that one. If I touch it and scroll it, there we go. Time from layout. Yeah, definitely. Are you still in Denver? I'm not in Denver. I'm in Iowa. I'm only, right now, I got through watching, leaving California. Oh, yeah, I mean, leaving that was Arizona, guys, where you saw all them rocks, them cliffs and that. That's when, that's in Arizona, right there. The rainstorm was in Nevada, and, of course, nothing happened in California, but all them rock, that was in Arizona. That's just a little corner of Arizona. I think it's only 100 miles. Am I right about that, guys? It's just a little corner of. How are the dogs doing? They are fine. They are fine. Eric, I gotta be faster reading these comments, man. But I love the views. You guys are actually there. We had up to 50 people there. I've been on YouTube before. Johnny Be Good. I do watch his channel. I do watch him. I watch him, Trucker Josh, Trucker Rudy, and then there's some camping. There's some camping RVers out there that I watch. I think it's only 20 miles. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I think it was Nevada was only 100 and something miles. I think, yeah, it might have. Well, it says 30 miles. When you first get into Arizona, it says 30 miles to the port of entry. So I think you're right. It's real close, because once you get into Utah, first thing you're going to see is the wait station, the port of entry. Oh yeah, I think that little stretch right there is 30 miles. But they're doing road construction. You guys saw that, right? That took forever to get through there. I mean, on video, it just took us out. I watch him too there, Trish. I do. Yep, and yep. I watch him too. Anytime he's got a video up. He's the one that is actually, oh, thank you, Ha. I appreciate that, buddy. What's up with your boss back in the truck? No. Woody had to actually let somebody go, because, and I'm not saying no names, but he had to let somebody go because that individual wasn't never on time delivering the freight, and he always had excuses why he couldn't be on time. So I guess what I was told, Prime said, we're not going to dispatch him no more. So Woody had to let him go. Well, Woody's got 8 trucks. Now he had one that was parked, and he's trying to get a driver. He's trying to get a team for that truck. And I just wrote to him on his page, and I told him just how much I respected him, because he's out there driving. He's going to drive this week. He's driving that truck. And he's doing it to keep the revenue coming. Because he needs all the trucks out there running. How many CEOs do you know? Honestly now, I'm not saying they don't have CDLs, but how many CEOs do you know that would actually literally jump in a truck and take off for a week? And he's got a fiance, he's got a lady, and he's got a place, and he's running the office, and he's out there working. My hat comes off to the guy. He really does. Now, I know one of for sure. I never saw Doug Marquardt out there driving a truck. Matter of fact, Doug Marquardt don't even have a CDL, so he couldn't drive. And I only know that because he told me that. He told me that, so I'm not just guessing that. That's what he said. That's right. Woody's out there to do one thing, and that's get her done. Yeah. And you're not gonna believe this, guys. And now I'm gonna lay something on the line right now. Believe it or not, all day today, my whole 10 hours and something, almost 11 hours, I drove this truck at 58 miles an hour. You believe that? Now I tell you why I did that. I guess my fuel mileage was at 5.5. It wasn't very good. Woody had a talk with me, and he knows, I'm on a load, I'm going out west, it's 75 miles an hour, I got the hammer down. My job is to get the freight out there, and that's exactly what I did. I hammered down, and Woody actually called me. Now, he didn't call and yell at me or nothing like that, but he said my fuel mileage was at 5.5. And I said, yeah, I know. And I said, well, I'm not going to lie to you. I said, speed limit's 75. I got it going, and I'm rolling. And he mentioned 3 cents a mile bonus if I can get my truck up to 7.5. I know how to do it. In 58, 60 miles an hour, lock it in, put the cruise on, and keep it at that. The only thing, everything today was passing me, including Prime. Prime was passing me. Everybody was passing me. Not only that, but that little turtle that was on the side of the road passed me. Everything was passing me. But you know what? Surprisingly, we did 500. Okay, you're going to laugh. 514 miles. That's all I did. But that's 58, 60 mile an hour. That was my average. That's the best I can get. Going out there, I was busting 75. I was kicking butt, right? I did over 700 miles going out there. I'm not even at Iowa 80. If I was able to hammer down, shoot, I'd be probably at the edge of Illinois right now. But it is what it is. I only did. But I'll get the truck up to 7.5. Matter of fact, it said my miles per gallon today doing 58 miles an hour, and I had it locked on that. So when I say 60, if I was going down a hill a little bit, it had me up there, But it said I was at 10.5, 10.40, 10 but it never went below 10. So you give me a couple, 2-3 weeks, and I bet you I can get this truck up to 9.5 miles to the gallon. And I'll show you guys. But I just know how to drive a truck, and that's get her done, right? Trucks were past me over 70 miles. Yeah. But we just kept the hammer down. But today we did 58. That's all we did. I locked it into that. We did good. We did 514.4 tenths. I'm only 929, and I got till 2,200 hours on Thursday. To deliver my load. I took a 34-hour break. I don't know if some of you guys know that or not, but I was in Cheyenne. I was at the TA. That's where I took my break. I parked it Saturday afternoon, maybe 5 o'clock, somewhere in there, and I didn't roll out until this morning. We got 34 hours and 37 minutes. That's what I actually got. We took off. We had a fresh 70. Yeah. I'm having a great evening. I just wanted to do this live show. It's probably getting dark in here. You guys probably can't. Is that a little better? I don't have the blue lights on back there, but we got the APU on. We don't have the truck running. And I got goose pimples. It's kind of, I got an air conditioner that will kick butt. Fresh 70 and a fresh cup of coffee. Well, okay. I know you guys don't know this, but this is probably my #1 drink. Always got a cup of coffee, man. Always got coffee. Gotta have my coffee. You know, Woody is hiring, though. And the best way to get a hold of him is I'll put his, and I won't. I know I said this before, but I forgot to do it, and I finally did it. But all you got to do is write to him on his, in his email. And just tell him who you are, and if you're a driver, and tell him how many years you got. And he'll tell you what you need, and what he expects, and I'm not just saying this, I mean this. I'm not going to lie to you about nothing. If he was a real a-hole, I would just come right out. I personally don't care if it would mean my job or not, because I'm not going to work for somebody that is a real asshole. Okay, I would not, no way, shape, or form, in any fashion. I'm too old for that crap, and I'm not going to drive for somebody like that. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you something that ain't true, because first of all, if I did, and you was to go and check it out or whatever, you can always come back and say you lied to us. Well, I got a reputation. It may not be a very good one, but we have a reputation. So I would not lie to you guys about nothing. But I will tell you this: I love working for Woody. I talk to him on the phone every now and then, and the guy is nothing but, he's younger than I am. He really is, but I still give him the respect for who he is, and one, he's my boss. So I'm never going to, what you call tongue slash him. I'm not going to say anything that's not true behind his back. I don't like people doing that to me. I'm not going to do that to him. But really, I love working for Woody. Now, some people got confused, and I actually got a comment. Still got one the other day, and I thought you guys might know this, but he said, I thought you was driving for RST. Why are you driving for Prime? I'm not driving for Prime. I drive for Woody. Woody Continental Freightways or Freightlines. And I'm sorry, I gotta look at my hat. I can never. But that's who I drive for. I drive for Woody. And Woody's got his truck on with RST. Now, with the Prime, all that has to do is pulling Prime trailers. I don't work for Prime, but I am pulling their trailers. So we do have a Prime fuel card, so we can fuel. And what else we got? Well, we're welcome to, if we go to a Prime yard, and I can go to bed there. They consider me part of the team, even though I'm not really a Prime driver, but they consider us a team. So we can go inside the buildings, we can eat, we can use the same facilities that Prime can use. The only difference is my truck doesn't say Prime, which is kind of funny, because on the way out to California, people see a Prime trailer, they automatically think they're going to go around me, and they weren't going around me, and oh no, that's not a Prime truck. But today everybody was going around me. Even Prime went around me. Every Prime truck that I saw went around me, but they were probably doing 62, maybe could even go a little faster. I had my speed locked in at 58. So, and that's all I did today. And believe it or not, that's what we're doing tomorrow, 58 mile an hour. Do you get a bonus if you mention little guy? I don't know if I do, or I really don't know. Is little guy is a very, okay, I don't know if people will believe me if I say this or not, but I don't really care. But little guy is smart, and he knows what he's doing. And I don't really want to talk too much about this, because really, I have nothing bad to say. He did what he had to do, and he did what he had to do. And he's got my blessing, and I support him 100%. And I don't believe, I'm not going to talk about him. I'm not, all I'm saying is he had to do what he had to do. I don't know if they do have a yard in California. I never did ask them, and I never did see one. So I'm not even sure if they really do. They have one in Salt Lake. Tomorrow's video ain't going to be a big one, but I actually went to the Salt Lake City Prime Yard. So you'll see a little bit of that. When is your birthday? Just curious. April 22nd. I was born in 1967. How... I don't talk about him either. I don't know all that much about Little Dog, and I'm not going to say anything bad about him. I met him once, I think at the Dallas show. No, maybe it was Matt's. One of them shows I met Little Dog, and he was really nice to me. Never said nothing. He introduced me. It's the same video where I met Allie Knight. He never said nothing negative about me or anything, so I have nothing to say bad about Little Dog as well. I don't get into that drama stuff. I really don't. I don't care for it. I'm older than you. Well, I'm glad somebody's older than me. Somebody thought I was like close to 80 and I was about to die, and somebody said I wasn't going to make it 2 months over here at RST. Well, guys, it's been over 2 months now, and I'm still kicking and I'm still driving. But no, it was that same. So I just have nothing bad to say about. I don't have nothing bad to say about anybody, really. Yeah, and she's back in the trucking too. You're a great driver. I try to be. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate them kind words. I really do. I'm going to turn on this light so you guys can, maybe you can see me a little better. It's getting dark outside. Eventually, you're only going to hear my voice. You won't be able to see me. We got 64 of you guys here. That is great. But no, I just wanted to talk about a little bit about trucking here. And just let you guys know, what we do out here. And I ain't just talking about me. I'm talking about any truck driver that is out there working. It's not an easy job. I'm telling you right now. And a lot of drivers, they go home. But a lot of drivers, they have families. And some drivers, they got to be away from their family. And the hardest thing to do is, like, if you got kids, especially kids, the wife or the girlfriend, she should understand. She knows why you're out there, right? Hey, Mr. Tom. He's out there. Yeah. Hey, buddy. I don't need new glasses. Why I need new glasses? I can see just fine with these. But a lot of these guys are family guys. And to be away from your family, even for a week, it's not easy. Now, for myself, I'm not married. I have no kids. I'm just me going down the road. I don't really care if I go home, because if I go home, I'm just going to somebody's house, mainly. All right, Joe, thank you, buddy, I appreciate it. But I just, wherever I hang my hat, take a 34 or a 10 or whatever, just wherever I hang my hat, I'm good there. It's like I didn't really have to go home to do a 34. I just did it at a truck stop. I still got a phone. I still talk to my friends. Me and Rudy talked when I was on my 34. I think I talked to Tom even. I was on my 34-hour break. Did our radio show. And to me, I was probably more comfortable there anyway than I would if I'd have went to somebody's house, I was able to still do my laundry and I'd get a shower, relax, Hey, Big Bear. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. I'll read that message as soon as it pops up. If I touch my screen, then I gotta scroll every time. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my phone or what. So I just wait till, because if I don't touch it, it'll scroll by itself. If I don't do it that way, then I'll get behind on the messages. Hey, thanks for the video talking about this. I test for my CDL tomorrow. Well, good deal there, Speed Table. Good luck, buddy. I got mine. Let's see. What did I say? 1994? 94, 2004, 4, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1994 is when I first got my CDL. Hey, Jukebox, great to see Rudy in the house. Yeah. Well, we try to, we support, me and Rudy, we support each other's videos. We really do. And you guys, you know, Rudy, and I have to say this, guys, Rudy is really, and especially yesterday's video. Did you see yesterday's video? It was awesome, man. But every video, he is really trying to put his 100% effort in his videos, and you guys really need to check that out, because he's really good at what he does. Me, I just, you know, I'm just showing you whatever I can show you, but he's got cameras with mics and lights, and he's trying to give you nothing but good quality. That's what Rudy's about, quality. But he's trying to give you some good quality. Me, I just walk around with, I got a camera and my GoPro, and it's not that I don't care about quality, but he anything that Rudy does, it's got to be art. Well, thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. I really do. But back to the trucking thing that I was talking about. It's a hard job. It's a hard job. And a lot of people don't realize just how hard it is. And not only do we have to stay away from the, you know, from our loved ones, but we got the traffic to deal with. You know, I think one time today I was actually, somebody said I was #1. I'm doing 58 miles an hour, right? Somebody got stuck behind me. They couldn't go around me. And it was a truck. It was a truck. He went around me. He flipped me off. He blew his air horn. And he cursed me out. He said, "Damn, Prime, if you can't go any faster than that, you might as well just go park your truck." Did I say anything to him? I didn't say a word to him. You know, people are going to get mad and gripe and bitch or whatever. You know, you just got to let it go in one ear and not the other. Because they were behind me trying to push me, and I was refusing to have anybody push me. I wasn't going to be pushed. We need... I'll read that message here in a sec. But it's a tough job, man. And we're doing it for you guys. Showing you his IQ. And we need more Jukebox. But I'll keep, if you guys like the music a little bit, and I'll continue showing the highway, but I will also just sub. Hey, I gotta touch that now. Okay. Just sub. Alright, just sub to Rudy. He just got you a sub, buddy. How? Thank you, How. Appreciate it. Rudy's good. He really is. And well, he's a little more consistent than I am. I'm not saying I'm not, but Rudy is 7 days. So anything that you see today is what the video that you saw today is 7 days ago. Okay? So, but he does that so he can keep the videos coming, because usually he's rendering them out here. When he goes home, he loads them up on YouTube, or he'll even do it out here if he can. Scott Fields, hey buddy, what's up? Long time no hear. Trucker for life, hey. Tom, the almighty Trucker Rudy. That's what I like to call him. You know, I was thinking, but I don't know if Rudy would ever do. But that would, that's a good name, the almighty Trucker Rudy. It's just stuck. I can't say Trucker Rudy without saying the almighty. I just can't, you know. But it's a tough job, and we deliver the goods, and we do it for everybody. Every truck driver does it. And I forgot who was that I was talking to. But the miles that we put in. Whew. Have you thought of linking your radio show? No, I can't. I am licensed to play music over the air. I'm actually licensed. Well, I would have to take one more test in order to be able to play music on AM, FM. Okay, and it's called an FCC test. And I'm able, but I am licensed to play music on internet radio. I pay for a license. Every September, June, August, September. Not next month, but the month after, I have to renew my license. But I'm not licensed to play music on YouTube because YouTube is a video platform. It's kind of like, I can do it, but it costs like a couple grand. I crashed my drone. I really did. I crashed my drone. And my drone crashed because of interference. That's why mine crashed. Have you thought, oh, I done read that. See, now I got to scroll. Hello, Don. Am I okay? Yeah, you're okay. You're fine, Scott Fields. I'm glad you're here. I really am. I have nothing against you, buddy. Hey, Jukebox. Hope you are doing good. I am. Let's see. Let's scroll down. Okay, now if I hit that, it may scroll. Okay, I have to fly. Stay safe out there, guys, and enjoy. Well, thank you, Pappy, for coming in here. Appreciate you, buddy. Did I say Don Winokur is in here? If I didn't, I apologize. He is in there. Well, this is a lifetime opportunity. If you guys have any questions you want to ask Trucker Jukebox, in other words, you can get it from the horse's mouth, even as we speak. You have any questions? Now's the time to embarrass me. Do you have anything that you want to say that might embarrass me? I am here to tell you I will answer it. Honest to God, I will. From the start. And don't ever let it be said I never asked you guys to ask me anything you want to ask me. How do you like your new... I love my new job. I love this job to death. Hey, the Asian... I like that guy. Why are you so damn cool, man? I don't know. It's the new job. If you ever drive the woodshed, it's got a magical... it's got some magic in it. And what it does is it makes you smile, makes you want to run. Oh, I love this job. And more so, I love the money. Because my checks, I'm here to tell you, ooh, my checks has been sweet. Oh, I love it. I love this job. And I am so, yeah, the Asian I can never say your whole name, Marshall. The Asian Marshall. I hope I said that right, man. If not, please, next time if you ever see me on, you can... Non-embarrassing questions. What do you like the most about trucking? I love the freedom of being out here and not being around a heavy crowd. Not talking about the traffic on the highway. That ain't the kind of crowd that I'm talking about. But there is such a freedom in driving truck. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Where is your... Okay. There's such a freedom in driving truck. I don't have my boss. He's not behind me. He's not tapping me on the head. There's nobody in the truck but me and Panda. I would love you to interview me too. We have to get together on that. But I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be anything that you ask me. I just gotta be honest. And that's the name of the game, is just being straight with I gotta be straight with you guys, because that is the most important thing about being straight. Because if you ever caught me lying about anything, the trust ain't there no more. So I have to be honest with you. But what I like about trucking is just being, I'm a loner. And I'm good with that. Because I got people, I talk to Rudy or talk to other people on the phone. I'm good with that. Because I'm not crowded. I'm not in with crowds. I don't associate I don't want to say I don't associate, but if I got to bump elbows to walk through a room, I don't want to be there. So are you going to GATS? I will be there. I will be at GATS. Oh, let me announce that. I will be at GATS this year. Okay, I signed up. I told Woody Can I please have 3 days off? I'm gonna be there for all 3 days. So if anybody or any of you guys are gonna be there, would love to meet up with you. Definitely would love to meet up with you. I got Trucker Jukebox YouTube shirts, so you'll be able to know who I am. I'll be wearing them while I'm at the truck show, so I'll be easy to spot. Just come on up. I'd love to say hi to you. I'm not, oh, how can I put this? I don't know if I'm as courageous as Rudy, but I'm not shy. I'll say hi to you. Oh, I hope so. I would love to see you there, Trucker for Life. You have a Robertson Caruso mindset to be. I love my job. It's kind of like trucking. It's kind of like I'm the captain of the ship. It's called a concrete sea out here. That's what this is it's a concrete sea. Okay, instead of a boat with a sail, or instead of a plane up in the air. Somebody one time said to me, "You drive like you own the roads." I don't feel I own the roads, because I think we all got to share. Motorcycles, cars, pickups, big truck, I think we all got to share. But truckers pay an awful lot of tax and toll to be able to be on these roads, because we're big, we're heavy, so we pay a lot of money. So I'm not saying I own the road, but what I'm saying, because I pay for my share of being in that spot that I'm in. In other words, I don't think another car could fit in the same real estate that my truck is at, because we're going to have a rack. And I paid for that spot. So I own the spot that my truck is on. In other words, as I'm rolling down the road, I own that spot. That's my spot. So we don't want no cars coming into the spot and giving us a rack, right? Where is Woody located? He's out of the Houston area. Right now, he's out there on the road. He's actually working. Truckers go down the road, so to speak in a way, think about it. Yeah, truckers do own the road. We do. We kind of do, because we pay. I feel that we do, and it's not because we're I feel that because I'm in a big truck, I'm in a real big vehicle here, that I think I can pull myself through a situation, right? And say, I own the road, so you better move out of my way. That's not what I'm talking about. But when I am on that road, it's like I saw a truck driver, and I saw it today. I saw this happen today. He was crossing. He was actually getting onto the edge of the road a couple times. He almost drove off the road. And then he caught himself, right? And he swung it back over. And then he almost, and I thought he was tired. He could have been intoxicated, but I don't know. But I did get on the CB, and I told him, I said, "Man, what is wrong with you? You cannot stay on the road." He literally told me I needed to mind my own business, drive your own truck, and don't worry about it. And I told him, the highway, the road is my workplace. And you're going to kill yourself, or you're going to kill somebody else. You should have heard him on the CB. He was just dogging me out. And what I ended up doing is I got a little bit of him doing that on the dash cam. Then I took the sound on the CB. Well, I recorded it. And I took the guy's sound. And what I'm going to do is pair that up to that dash cam. And you can see it for yourself. He almost, he was on his phone. He was literally on his phone. And that's what he was doing. He wasn't sleepy. He wasn't, but he was messing with his phone. That's what he was doing. Do you know what you mean? Truckers do pay a lot of money. Oh, not cheap. Everything out here on the road is expensive. Everything, man. You go to a truck stop, you're going to pay 3 times what the price is. If you go inside a restaurant, you're going to pay 3 times what the price is. If now you park at a truck stop, 1/4 up to 0.5% of their parking lot is a paid parking. So if I go in there and all the all the free spots are taken up, then I got to pay for a place to park. Now it's okay. I'm not totally against it, because if I'm driving, it's 10 o'clock at night, right? And I know I'm going to be out late and I'm going to have a place to park. Well, there's an app on the phone where you can actually reserve you a spot. At least you know you got a spot. But we got to pay for it. It pays to take a shower. Yes, we got fuel and we got cards and we can get free showers and that. But it still costs to have that point put on for a free shower. So you got to either get fuel. Where do you go now? I'm going to Pennsylvania, Du Bois, Pennsylvania. More and more drivers text now. I see it every day, Charles. What I really want to do, because I got another GoPro back there, and I really want to put me one of them, like a place where I can put another camera. And what I really want to do is take that camera and like to angle it down, because I can't touch the camera. I can't pick it up going down the road and say, look, that guy is texting. Because if I do that, I'm no better than the guy that's actually on his phone. Because I'm doing something, and it's a distracting thing that I'm doing. So I can't do it. But I would love to put a GoPro mount, or even get my suction cup, put it on the window, and then have it pointing down or over. And I like to show you guys just in a full day how many people I see texting and driving. Hey, excuse me, Engine Chuck. Engine Chuck is in the house. Yes, it is terrible. The country would come to a standstill without trucks. Nobody would be eating, getting gas anymore, among other things. I applaud you and grateful for all of you. Well, we appreciate that. You know what? It's important for us to get a paycheck for what we do out here, but what is just as nice as a paycheck is hearing them words. Just hearing somebody say, I mean, I'm not in the military. Us truck drivers, some of the truck drivers out here are veterans, but I never been a veteran. I never been in the service. It's not that I didn't want to go, I just never went. So my way of serving my country, other than going to the military, is doing what I'm doing right now, driving truck. When are you supposed to be in Du Bois? Thursday night at 10 p.m., 2200, but I'm going to be in that area come Wednesday. So I figure about Wednesday noon, between noon and 4, I should be right there. I'm going to be there by Wednesday. That's the plan anyway. Frederick. Hey, Larry. Well, how you doing there, Frederick? I love doing these live shows. I really do. You guys mean the world to me. You really do. And I don't even know if we're really talking about anything. It's just we're kind of sitting at the table here, right? You enjoy the West Coast? Well, I do. I think it's cleaner because, well, until you get to Ontario, then you're back to almost sea level, right? But when you're up there in the mountains, it's like, did you watch again? Was it today? No, it was yesterday. No, it was today. It might have been today. But I watched Rudy's video, and I'm trying to remember which one. He was at a service plaza, and he woke up and he said the air is crisp, but the air smells, or the air is, I forgot how he said it, but it was it felt good. Well, when you're up in the mountains, yeah, the air is a little thinner, but the air is so much cleaner. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Rudy was saying the air is clean. We all love, well, we love you guys too, man. I mean that. I really do. I will do YouTube as long as I'm kicking, as long as there is a YouTube. I found out that there's another platform, and I will eventually be mirroring all my videos to that other platform, but I'm not taking them down from YouTube, but I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna mirror it, copy it, to another, and just in case YouTube ever goes down, because if they ever do, the videos are gone. So we love each other for better or worse. That's right. The smell of pine trees. Oh, yes. When you're out, when you're in the state of Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois, you smell mint. Mint. Because of the low dew, you can smell mint. Just roll down your window. But when you're out in California, or not just California, I don't want to say California, but when you're out west, yeah, you can smell the pine trees. Oh, it's just, picture this. You're parked at a restaurant. You're kind of a little high up. You got a mountain behind you. But you look down in the valley, you see a house. It's a cool morning. You got to have a sweater on. But from that house, you see that little smoke coming out of that chimney. Yeah. I love it, man. Some people consider trucking like a prison. I'm in a truck all day. I feel like I'm in prison. But unlike a prison, at the end of my day, I can get out, enjoy the scenery, take a long walk, enjoy it. It's a little different than, so it doesn't feel like a prison to me because I love driving. Yeah, there's times when I get burnt out a little bit and I feel, well, I need to stop. But that's what I did Sunday morning. I said I knew I'd be okay. I could still deliver my load. So I called Prime and I said, I'm taking a 34. I already started it Saturday evening when I shut down. I'm not rolling today. I'm not going to roll until Monday. And then I'll take off. But I knew I would be okay. So they said, yeah, that's fine. You got plenty of time to deliver that load. So, and we are making videos still. Oh yeah, I got a few days ahead. If you watch tomorrow's video, we were at the Prime Yard in Seattle. Seattle, Salt Lake. I'm sorry about that. Hey, buddy. Jeff. Hey, buddy. Curtis, be safe out there. I will. Gorilla Trucker. Good evening, sir. Well, good evening to you. William said, driving a truck isn't all sunshines and rainbows, but the good times are. You're going to have your bad times. You're going to have your good times. But I think what makes it perfect, I'm going to give you my description, my description of a perfect day. I'm going down the road. I got my cruise set at 60. The traffic is light. I got my cup of coffee. I got my headset on, and I'm talking to a good friend on the phone. And let me tell you, you put all them ingredients together, you have a super good day. Yep. Because you don't feel like you're working. I mean, you're working, you're paying attention. That ain't what I'm saying. But you actually feel like you don't have to bust. And it doesn't feel... See, to me, trucking, this ain't a job. If it was a job, I'd hate it already. From day one when I got into trucking, it was never a job. Because I love what I do. To me, every day, even before I ever took a camera and put it on my dash, every day was an adventure. Because I got to go someplace. Especially when I first started driving truck, because I haven't been nowhere. Hey, Anthony Tillman is in there. Howdy, buddy. Well, thank you, Michael Goodwin. I appreciate that. He gave me a $2 donation. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Got to go to bed. All right, buddy. Thank you, Trucker for Life. Hope I see you at the truck show. If you guys can private me, or you can go on my messenger or whatever. If you go to the truck show, though, and you're trying to find where I'm located, you can text me on messenger, or you can go right to Facebook and ask where I'm at. Or if you happen to have my phone number, just call me up and say, I'm here at the truck show. Where can I find you? And we'll find each other. Good show. I got to go. Okay, buddy. Thank you, Rudy. I appreciate you. Yo, Mighty Trucker Rudy. Oh, yes. We're going to get out of here, too. I appreciate you guys. We love you, man. Help me grow. Help my channel grow, please. We're trying to get this YouTube thing really going. And I can't do it without you. You guys are diesel. Like diesel is to this truck. This truck cannot go down the road without the assistance of having diesel fuel. My channel cannot grow without your assistance and helping me grow it. I mean, I can make a video every day, but if it doesn't go nowhere, if it doesn't get shared, if you guys don't help me promote my channel, if you don't help it grow, it's just like a truck without the diesel. And it's going to just come to a slow grind. It's going to pull off on the edge of the road, and all it's going to do is crank until the batteries are dead. So you guys are the diesel for life on the Trucker Jukebox page. I don't need money. Money has nothing to do with it. I appreciate donating, but I will never, ever, ever in 1,000 years ask for cash of any kind. But just a little bit of a share on a video, let everybody know I'm out there. Watch the Trucker Jukebox grow, and you guys can hold your head up and say, yes, Jukebox made the videos, but it was us that helped him grow. So I need you guys. I'm pulling into the fuel island. You guys are standing out there right now, getting ready to fuel my YouTube page. Let's get that thing growing. We love you guys. Take care. We must go. We got to get out of here. We got to go to bed. God bless. And we will see you guys, I promise, on the next one. Later.